Hey everyone, so it's been a while since I made a video. I honestly really struggle with knowing what to talk about when I sit here. I think the hardest thing is that when you live this day to day, everything kind of just seems to have this natural flow and you just get used to it, and it doesn't seem like anything's different or anything's changing, but in reality, if you were to come at this from an outsider's perspective, it probably is quite complex and ever-changing. So I just thought I'd talk a little bit, I guess, about how things have been going. It's been just the other day now. It was 3 years ago that I was bitten, and this I had to count so many times to see if I was counting wrong. I know I was bitten in 2014, and for some reason my brain wasn't doing the math that it's now 2017 and that makes 3 years. I think part of it was just that I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that the normal was taken away 3 years ago. I talked a little bit about my initial symptoms in my first videos, and I think it's important to highlight those again just because this is the time of the year where you're more likely to get bitten now that it's getting warmer. So for me, the first symptoms I had were I was just basically exhausted. I couldn't figure out why. We thought, well, we had this really long winter. It was really cold. Like maybe I'm just kind of slowly coming out of hibernation. And that lasted for about 3 months, just being really, really tired. And then probably around the second or third month, I also started noticing my throat was getting really sore all the time. And then by the beginning of the 4th month, I all of a sudden just had a flare in my shoulder, I guess, and it's something I still get, but I just wasn't able to lift it more than parallel to the floor, and it hurt a lot. And then 1 month later it moved to the other shoulder, and that was kind of the beginning for me. And then it slowly just kind of progressed and went further and further downhill from there. So fast forwarding a couple years, which seems crazy that it's been like this for so long, but I guess you just get used to it and it's the new normal. But it's now I'm like hanging out with my IV like usual. It's all red. My husband changed my dressing today, so I look a little red and blotchy, but it's fine. My skin gets red very easily. So anyway, I've now been treating with IV antibiotics. I finished my 9th month a little while ago, and at that point I had a bit of a setback. I had decreased some of the meds that were kind of covering my nerves, like Band-Aids, and in decreasing just by a couple doses, I had it was like 1,000 steps backwards. It was back to excruciating pain, can't being able to move. It was very heartbreaking because we felt like, what did we do wrong? Did I make the wrong choice? Did nothing help? But in the end, I also had fevers really, really bad, 40-degree fevers for about a week, and that's not typical. So we checked my Lyme. I did blood cultures. There is no infection. It's one of the risks of having a central or a PICC line is sepsis. So my doctor put me on a bridge therapy where I was just kind of keeping the antibiotics, or keeping the bacteria from growing, but keeping me somewhat stable so that we could rehabilitate, basically. And I had to increase those meds back up, which I really wasn't happy about because I don't want to be on them, but right now it's pretty necessary. So I did 1 month of this bridge therapy while I got myself stable again, and then I'm just finishing my first of 2 rounds on oral antibiotics, and we're waiting to see how these 2 rounds go. And at the beginning of June, I'll follow up with my doctor's office and we'll decide if things have been going well enough to remove my Lyme and just stick with oral medications. So I really look forward to having this thing out. I'm also scared to have it out in case I just don't want to pull it too soon. I don't want to get excited and take something away like I did earlier with those other meds. So I'm cautious but excited, and yeah, that's about it. I think I might do another video about the central line. I know that was something I was trying to find out a lot of information about when I was having one put in, and I couldn't really find anything that made me feel settled about having to do this. So I think I'm going to do another video for you guys about all of this, because it looks intimidating, and it is, but it's really not that bad. So as always, please leave a message in the comments below if there's something you'd like me to talk about. And thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking with me through this, and I hope that something in all of these helps you even just a little bit. So thank you. We'll talk later.